too far. Now you can call me daddy or pa. Mama, hey, suck me up, no straw. She was the highway down by Shaw. You give us a freebie or not? You gon' leave with me or not, mama? I give you a round of applause. Hey, you clap on me with no draws. The clamps on her like the lost. Pussy good praise Allah. I don't stop no bras. You bout that life or not, mama? Tryna have no wife or not, mama? Oh nah. Tryna have no wife or not? You bout that life or not?
Okay, The Feminine Occult, a collection of women's writers on the subject of spirituality, mysticism, magic, witchcraft, Kabbalah, Rosicrucian, and Hermetic philosophy, alchemy, theosophy, ancient wisdom, esoteric history, and related lore, right? Lore is like fantasy origins, not real origins, like something you make up, right? Look who name is in that collection, right? She Russian. Who's listening to a Russian bride? Okay? She's a part of this, and I'm telling you what this modern day feminism is origins from, right? It's like, okay, let's look at this overview. The often overlooked history of Western esotericism, women made a strong showing during the 19th century occult revival. Notable women such as Blavatsky and Basinelli certainly stand out even to this day as vanguards. You see some of the subjects they was touching on. I think we read that. So mind you, philosophy, like, it's just theory, right? It's called witchcraft, not warlock craft. It's called witchcraft, not warlock craft. Right, it's all the stuff that comes with the feminine occult. Hermetic, philosophy, alchemy, theosophy, like the whole gamut of quote-unquote occult teachings is steeped in this brand of feminism, right? See, they're not getting it, they're not doing it right. It's like being from Ohio and you banging Grape Street Watts. Like and don't know where it come from, what you doing, just, oh, that sounds slick. Now I'm gonna be Crenshaw Mafia. Like, it don't work like that, right? And I'm just trying to show you that the feminine occult is an already conceived idea. It's already a actual practice, functioning system, right? It's not me calling it evil. It's not me calling it left-hand path. And see, that's the thing. Like, y'all gotta understand what's going on with this Far East, moon worship, Tibet, Hindu origin, Babylonian shit. The Great Mother. So we probably gonna get into that. I'm gonna say that for next installment. The Great Mother. A gospel of the internally feminine occult scientific studies and experiences. Okay? The Great Mother of the eternal feminine. Right? We're going to have to get into this. Right? You got the anti-Mary exposed. You got the snake wrapped around the crescent moon. The Great Mother book, the crown, the cross and the crescent. Right? The witch. The feminine mystic, right? You see Saturn, Venus, Earth, Neptune. You got names of the Bible with the astrology. This is tarot, right? Like this not no social activist stance. This is what real feminism is. Right, you notice they ain't saying nothing about social, political, right? It's this right here, dark feminine archetype Lilith, right? A Zenith Mason, like, it's this. Like, this is your triple moon goddess worship. This is your Eastern, Tibet, Hindu, Allah shit right here. This is it right here. Like, this is your feminine right here. Right, look at the wolf. This is where your idea of the werewolf come out. During the moon, this is where this come from. Hecate with the wolves. Remember Lady in the Water? She had them dogs. right? Hellhounds, Hecate, Lady in the Water. You get on all fours like a dog when you pray to the moon god. You get on all fours like a dog. Look at the Krishna aspect of the three triple moon goddess. Right? You're not going, this is left-hand path shit right here. You're not going to see no angelic pictures of the moon goddess. Right? Notice the wolf on top. Look at the crescent moon on it. That's the male horn god, Carsunos or Cernunos. Right? So it's literature, it's artwork, it's Blavatsky. Like, it's people out there that have established the feminine occult, the satanic feminine. Right? That concept, that idea. Okay? This concept is dating back, right? So let's look at the book. You know, when you get into these Amazon titles, they kind of tell you what's at the top of the list for these people. You know, how to draw friends and blank toxic people. Black magic for glamour influence. Right? You got demonology. Look how much the book costs. And this video getting made in response to Honorable Sienna too. Honorable Sienna, I heard you was one of them Paris Milan Davesta types. Okay, design is all about viewing Satanism through a political lens. Both Satanism and witchcraft are often misunderstood to be dark and evil forces or cults, cauldron, and curses, but in reality it's using the power from within to challenge what's wrong in the world with everyday acts of rebellion. To most Satanists, including myself, Satanism is, y'all can read it for yourself, man, but that's just proof, right? Witches, sluts, and feminists, conjuring the sex positive, sorcerers or Satanism, the witchcraft, La Sorcière. Right, the little book of Satanism, a guide to satanic history, culture, and wisdom, introducing romantic Satanism. This is your feminism. The old enemy Satan and combat myth. The art of the mystical, practical guide. That's the dude Cernunos right there, the horn god. Right? The horn god of the witches. I'm telling you, this is, look, witches, midwives, and nurses. History of women healers. See, this ain't African shit. This is Eastern shit. This ain't African shit. Right? As we watch another agonizing attempt to shift the future of healthcare in the U.S., we are reminded of the longevity of the crisis, firmly. Man, pause it and read it for yourself, but I ain't gonna hold you too long. We be here all night. Right, let's get into this one right here. According to the Bible, Eve was the first to heed Satan's advice to eat the forbidden fruit, and thus responsible for all humanity's subsequent miseries. The notion of the woman as a devil accomplice is prominent throughout Christian history. It can be used to legitimize subordinate of wives and daughters. In the 19th century, rebellious females performed counter readings in the misogynist tradition. Lucifer was reconceptualized as a feminist liberator of womankind, and Eve became a heroine in these reimagined. Satan is ally in the struggle against tyrannical patriarchy, supported by God the Father and his male priests. The author shows how the Satanist feminist was expressed in a wide variety of 19th century literary texts, autobiography, blah, 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 culture, jewelry. Details how the figure like suffragette, gender bending Theophilus H.P. Blavatsky, not a gender bender. Wow. Luciferian lesbian. Wow. That's what the book say. This is that's what it say. Gender, man, look. That's what the book say. And she's willingly a part of it. Pause and read the whole thing for yourself. Right, here go a couple more sources that this book is widely. Notice nobody talking bad about it. You don't get bad reviews like, oh, it's evil. It's talking about, deleting people that are under a certain age and stuff like that. Like, notice they not bashing it. Right? For those of y'all that follow the channel, look at the cow, look at the cape, look at the hood. I wonder why. Right? Look at the cow. Look how she opened the cape. Look how she opened the womb. Right? Look, it's clothing behind this. Like, where you at, Honorable Sienna? Make a reply video. Honorable Sienna. Right? You a divester. We know what Cynthia G like to do to the baby boys. We know what the divestors like to do. That's Moloch. That's sacrifice of a little, you know. We know. Look who dancing with the devil. Look who dancing with Pan. Look who dancing with Baphomet. Look who dancing with Muhammad. Right? It's funny, in Islam they make you cover up and super conservative. Look, that sum it up right there. But over here, when you worship Islam, you can go nuts. You can slut. You can Satan is bae, right? Look at the crescent moon, feminism depiction right there. Look at you know, that Pinterest and shit like that really be exposing how what the grassroots is saying, right? That's why I say this ain't my idea. Google owns YouTube, so this is what YouTube and Google is telling you when you ask it. Satanic feminism, this is what they spit back out at you. Bam. Right? This is Google. Google owns YouTube. Okay? You see what it say? Satanic feminism. Look at the artwork. This is that Eastern. This is the veil. Right? This is the veil. Notice ain't nothing African, nothing melanated. Right? Satan is against sexism. Make it make sense. Make it make fucking sense. Right? Okay. And this is Blavatsky's team. This is Blavatsky's work. This is her work. This is her team. Right? For everybody that love that little Russian lady. Lied and talking about she saw the protocols of Zion. The book of Zion, you know. She never said what cult showed. Oh, look, of course your girl. Of course your girl. And look what it say on the cover of the magazine. Yeah, let's go to the source. Hold on. Hold right on. There you go. There you go. And y'all know Badu means succubus. But there you go. Honorable Sienna, there you go. I bet you a big Erykah Badu fan too. I bet you got all the albums, know all the words, been to the concerts. I wonder why. It make perfect sense. Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and tag Honorable Sienna, so you know thyself, man. They say know thy enemy, know thyself. You know what you're getting into, know how you got here. That's why I kept saying in the chat that day, Hansel and Gretel left breadcrumbs to know where they came from, to how to get back. You're more well informed if you know where you going. When you do GPS, they ask for a starting point and an end point. That's the most well-informed way to figure out getting from A to B. You know where B is, little feminist girl. You know where B is. Do you know where A is? Do you know where you started? Do you know where Blavatsky started, your feminist? Do you know where Gloria Steinem and the CIA, Alice Walker and the Color Purple, do you know where they started? Do you know where they got the brick from? You buying cocaine, you don't know if it came from an ATF agent. Like, do you know where you get, like, I mean, this is all, you know, opinion, speculation, you know, not fact. I know people like to sue these days. I let Google speak for me. This ain't my idea. Right? I'm just asking the question, do the feminists know where they party came from? Do you understand what you're doing? Do you know who your founders are? What was their goal when they came up with this? And how you got your head wrapped and you Afrocentric, but you a feminist. You ain't even started. You a feminist. You ain't even started. You done jumped on Gloria Steinem and Margaret Sanger in them boat. And them people's practicing eugenics trying to get you out the way, and you think Planned Parenthood is a partner of yours. You don't understand Moloch and the moon horn god. You don't understand a lot. You don't understand Moloch and all that, right? But you probably do. Look at how comfortable and mainstream it is. Coffee, cats, feminism, and Satanism, man. Like, I let the images speak for themselves. Of course, you got the interracial situation. Look at it. I let the images gonna speak for itself. A picture worth 1,000 words. I ain't really even have to say nothing, but I ain't want to seem like I was ducking no smoke. So I wanted to, come on here and show devil's advocate. That make perfect sense. Devil's advocate. No wonder they named it that. Satanic feminine in the adult entertainment industry. Wow. Yeah, I told you Pinterest and them be getting to it. People really can put their creative thoughts on them little sites like that, making them memes and all that, and they can be real telling. Tell me how you really feel. Put a picture together. Give me 1,000 words on how you feel. And look, here you go right here. The Occult Feminism, Secret History of Women's Liberation. Now, if that ain't a thumbnail, nothing is. Hold on, we got to read this one. Honorable Sienna. I'm saying names. You got smoke, make your video. Show me the smoke on how the conscious community and the civil rights movement was patriarchy. Make your video. This one mine. Yeah, I'm saying names, and this how I'm coming. I'm me on and off camera too, shawty. And this what I do off camera is push shit on camera. This me off the internet. But this is what's associated with your movement. Now let's read it and weep. Let's really understand what's going on. And I'm about to get out of here. Occult Feminism, the Secret History of Women's Liberation, dives deep into the occult roots of the movement, detailing the lives of some of the most prominent figures and esoteric beliefs that inspired and motivated them since the 70s. Everything we learned about the history of women's movement been subject to gatekeeping by radicals who run the women's study department universities. But there's an entire history that has been obscured from the public view. Rachel Wilson brings to life filled with incredible true stories of demon worship, spiritual mediums, magic mushrooms, witchcraft, CIA spies, and sex cults. There's nothing born about the real history of feminism, and it's all here. In modern society, it's simply assuming that women's liberation was a good thing, but what if it was never organic roots, grassroots movements for social justice? Did feminism liberate women from an oppressive evil, patriarchy, or did it rip away the fundamental structures that afford them stability, security, and purpose, turning them into wage slaves for corporations and tax revenue cash cows for governments? What if feminism, man, look, do I even have to say anymore? Say no more, man. Say no more. So here it is, right here, the book. People like to say cite your source. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like and subscribe. I'm out.